It's Betty time. It's a beautiful day, a little bit muggy. I'm gonna go to Shoppers. I was gonna go to Metro and get groceries, but then I had a slip that I didn't get a delivery, so I'm gonna go pick that up.
Sour for my taste. That was my own bad. I have learned my lesson.
The sun is literally setting. I've barely vlogged today, but I do have a lot to say. I just got off the phone with Sarah May and Megan, and we're planning Sarah May's wedding. Kind of like we started planning, but her and Graham have to talk over a lot of stuff before we can actually do like real life planning, but just brainstorming, I guess, which was kind of nice and just exciting. And now my heart is pumping really fast because I'm like, oh my God, we're planning a wedding. Yeah, that's my update. I've pretty much been just on social media. I'm making a list of people I want to support and promote, and that will be a little bit later on today. So stay tuned. Don't go away yet. I just made myself an iced cappuccino using the Tim Hortons French vanilla and just some soy milk. I'm gonna be up all night. I'm not gonna cry over spilled milk. 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 This lightning has been going on for the past like 20 minutes. I genuinely was like, wait a second, like this is way too light. And it just keeps going and going. Mother Nature is like, I got you. Oh my God, I'm low-key a little scared to be out here. Oh my God. It's barely raining, but there's a constant thunder. This is insane. The rain has started now, pretty heavily. There's sirens happening. Oh my God. The lightning hasn't stopped. Like, it's not like taking a break and then coming back. It's constant lightning and a constant rumble. Mother Nature is trying to tell us something. I just got out of the shower and I am feeling refreshed. I did my skincare, I brushed my teeth, and now I'm ready to talk about the day and some Black people that I really love following. So buckle up, get yourself some chocolate milk or some Mountain Dew, whatever you want to drink. I have a lot to say. I'll start by explaining today was Blackout Tuesday. I spent the day sitting back and just not promoting any of my own work. We kind of decided that as a collective. I did post the black square to Instagram. Cringe, I know, but I just used it to show that I was participating, and I only tried to post things in my story that either amplified Black voices or shared information about protests or any kind of Black Lives Matter content that I could share and that would be helpful to other people, to help them learn, to help educate all of us. You know what I mean? Like, we're all still learning. We're all just doing our best. So I made a list. I'll be the first to admit when I was going through and making the list that I realized I do not follow enough people of color creators, Black creators. So that is a pledge that I am making right now, a promise. I'm going to do some research probably tomorrow because, like, what else do I have to do? And I'm going to start following some people of color, some Black people that I enjoy following. Like, I like their content. That's why we follow people, right? So here is my list of people that I think you should follow if you are also doing the same thing as me. Okay, let's get on with the list, shall we? I'm just gonna read it off of my laptop. I made little notes because I just don't have the energy to improv right now. It is almost 2 a.m. I'm tired, and this is too important to make up on the fly. I couldn't even make that sentence up on the fly. So let's start with Akila Hughes at Akila, obviously. She posts important content happening in our world, usually with a funny twist, always has a great aesthetic on Insta, and is also an author. Next is Black King Entertainment at Black King ENT, and they are a film and music production company that mainly focus on making documentaries at the moment. They're making one currently about Toronto, and you can watch their YouTube channel. They also have one on Houston, and I feel like there's another city as well, and it's very educational, eye-opening, and I definitely recommend it for sure. Follow them on social media for like updates and stuff as well. Definitely a company that I support wholeheartedly. I should mention as well that I will link everything that I possibly can in the doobly-doo, so you won't have to look far to find all of these amazing creators. The next 3 are from YouTube. Kat Black, she is a trans opinion vlogger sharing her thoughts on a variety of controversial topics. The next is Grace F. Victory, a vlogger, self-love advocate, and talks about some things that our society might consider taboo. And third is It's Radish Time, and she does storytelling and social change and connect them in like a very poetic way. I absolutely love the way that she shares her stories. It's just like, it's magic. I could listen to her for hours. Next, I'm going to recommend 2 Netflix comedy specials, which I'm sure you've probably already seen, but Not Normal by Wanda Sykes and Cold Hearted by Dean Cole are 2 very funny comedy specials. Like, I was belly laughing at them, and as soon as I was like, yeah, I should probably add in some comedians, they were the first 2 that came to mind automatically. For musical artists, musicians, whatever you want to call them, I am recommending Kehlani, SZA, Jidenna, Black, and Luke Halla. So if you haven't checked out any or all of those artists, they're all so talented, right to my heart. So definitely recommend checking that out. And I also made a Spotify playlist, ton of different genres, and they're all Black artists. I'll leave that in the doobly-doo. So if you just want to like have some background music, you can play these Black artists and support them. Some of them are really popular, some of them not, but they're all songs I love. And lastly, for now, I might do a part 2 at the end of the month. I'm still kind of hashing out ideas, but for now, the last category I have are television shows, Netflix shows. I'm pretty sure those are like interchangeable at this point. Anybody who knows me knows I'm not really into TV or movies. I very rarely watch them on my own, but Dear White People, I watched the whole thing. It made me very uncomfortable and it made me extremely anxious, but it was so educational. It had some really funny moments. The characters were complex and they talked about a lot of political issues, so I do recommend watching it. And The Incredible Jessica James, I forget who I watched that with, but I like binged it, and I'm not a binge person, so that's interesting that I did that. But I would say it's got like a romantic comedy kind of feel, but it's definitely more than that. I don't know how to explain it. And the last one, I haven't actually watched the newest season, I don't think, but I will say Lee Daniels' Star. So if you also like music, the lead character is a white girl, but basically all the other characters are Black, and they do talk about a lot of important issues, and I think they tackle them well. So I guess that sums it up for now. And if you have any recommendations for me, I would absolutely love to hear them. People I should follow, really cool content creators. I'd like to follow some like actual like artists like that, like draw or paint or sculpt, or I don't know, what are other art forms? Just like use their hands to do things. I don't know. So I guess that's all. I'm sorry if this came out very slowly. I'm just really tired. Maybe it's because the world is about to blow up. I don't know. But I am going to go to bed now, and thank you for listening, and I hope you like these artists. Let me know what you think. Betty buys.